currently owner and director of Sekwari Management Consulting. So I'm an IOP in private practice. But I also, as you know, that it's more of a consulting role. I also associate for a few learning and development or leadership development institutions.
I have the privilege of serving as the HR director for Interconnect Systems. And whilst running my coaching practice, I am the founder of Aquila Talent Solutions.
I'm currently in a church, part of the leadership in the church, and they always remind me, but you used to be a past president, so we know that you can help us add value in terms of how to align things in this instance. I'm part of quite a number of organizations, and I think my life vision has been to help individuals to really find the best version of themselves. And I find myself serving in different roles in different organizations where that seems to be the vision and the mission. So I'm at church, in socials, I'm also there. I'm part of an organization called the Sangha Circle as well, where we do learning and teaching in terms of just understanding yourself better based on the different perspectives that might not be there. So that not only even in psychology, but also in terms of spirituality, social engagement, and all of that. And anything that I say, my motto usually is, I want to live, when I engage with people, I want to leave them better than I found.
What other roles am I balancing with my organizational one? So I'm currently based in Dubai, and I'm working with my client in South Africa. And I do run an NPO, a non-profit organization called Releasing Eagles, and it is focused on mentorship and coaching of young women and men. I've been running this for the last 12 years. Since I started doing my honors, believe it or not, and it's been quite a fulfilling journey and experience. We've had tremendous successes. If you were to ask me what my most significant achievement to date would be, it would certainly not be getting my PhD, although that was quite a journey, and the privileges I've had to serve in organizations such as PwC, Deloitte, Aspen Pharmacare. I would say it would be serving these young people who now are all over the world working for various successful organizations and being successful in their own rights.
My biggest takeout has been, industrial and organizational psychologists are behavioral scientists. Just having the ability to understand that people are different, people are unique, and I think my personal spice that I add to it is that then we therefore need to meet them where we find them and help them flourish. Instead of categorizing them and putting them in hierarchies and levels to say this one is better than another one, which is the misperception that people have. Being an IOP for me has been about really understanding that even at a scientific level, people are different. They've got different skills to offer. People are unique. And if we let them flourish in their space, we create a network of, different skills, different abilities that can help us achieve, a much more thriving socioeconomic environment. I understand that life is dynamic, and IOP and as a profession and a practice helps me, to just put a scientific kind of spice to it, to help people understand that just as you are, let us help you flourish. You don't have to be like Marina. You don't have to be like Manuko. You can only be yourself, be authentic, and flourish from that particular spice. And that is what I've added in terms of my practice.
I think a lot of people say HR found them or they found HR. I think in terms of my strengths, industrial psychology really helped me express my gifts and talents in a structured way, helped me to articulate and also to think deeper. I think the IOP profession gives one an appreciation for the holistic function of business, and as a as an IOP, I am invited to the table in board meetings to give that insight, not just an organizational perspective, but being mindful of the economy. And the IOP profession has certainly helped me play that role in organizations to strike that balance between the employee rights and the organizational business drivers and objectives. And I'm very grateful for this profession because it really it helped me serve my purpose, not only in business but also in society.
I think to women, I'd like to say, yes, it takes a man and a woman to bring life onto this earth. But as women, we've been given the responsibility to nurture this creation that has been created and to make sure that it reaches its full potential. You know, we take care of children from conception all the way to death, actually, if you get to think about it. And I think as women, that's the added flavor, and sometimes I call it a superpower that we bring into this environment. And I'm challenging all industrial and organizational psychologist women to say, how are you using that superpower to we naturally know how things are interconnected. We naturally recognize the ecology of things. I know that if I put this individual and that individual in the same room, they can create magic. How about we bring in this power into the workspace as we work with individuals, as we work with teams, as we work with organizations, to try and make them realize that we are all interconnected. Let us build a flourishing economy, because if individuals flourish, teams flourish, organizations flourish, industries flourish, and if you think of our situation in South Africa, the economy will actually flourish.
As women, we shouldn't try to be better than men. We simply just have to be more women and embrace our femininity, embrace our intuition, our gentleness, because therein lies our strength. So there's no need for us to become better than men, because I don't think it's a matter of competing. I think we need to be more women, because therein lies a strength that is strong enough to bring the changes and to serve our communities and our organizations. And just as a interesting thought, as we're going through COVID-19, what's interesting is that currently the countries that are COVID-free, i.e. New Zealand, is run by a female president. So goes to show, we don't have to be better than men. We just need to be who we were born to be: all women, powerful, strong, and strong, powerful, and significant in our own right.